Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm John.
And I'm Richard.
And today we're going to be talking about Land Saga Episode 7.
And Tensura, Episode 7.
So, full spoilers ahead. Let's get this started.
So, John.
Yes.
Land Saga.
Yes.
So, what's the zombies up to this time?
You know, being zombies.
Oh, okay.
So let's go dive right into this. So this was a great episode. We kind of had a little low points where we were focusing on all the characters' emotions, things like that. We took all that and we're doing character development, character building this episode. It was really great. I got to see where junko-chan and I kind of took this stuff. Junko-chan's been having her struggles with how idols and the fans are a little too close for her comfort. So she's locked herself away for 2 weeks. She's growing mushrooms out of her head. I loved all the comedy and how she's just like sprouting, mushrooms and just kind of withering away. So the manager just kind of kicks the door in. He's like, "Hey, being a zombie, you're totally on the wrong side of this barricade." Has a nice little heart to heart with her, and he's like, "Hey, you be," basically he just said, "You be you. If you don't want to be this close to fans, just don't. I mean, it's as simple as that. That's your character, that's your personality. Just let them deal with it."
She's from a different era, anyway.
She's from a different era, yeah. So she wants her fans to kind of look up to her as a role model, not just interact with her on a personal level. So great advice. Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed that kind of closeness that the manager kind of showed, because normally he's just like a big jerk to everybody and condescending all the time. So that was a good side to see. And moving on from there, we kind of see that Ai is still having a little trouble with the lightning. She, at first, decides not to go with them. So she's going to stay. Everyone holds out, and finally, all right, well, we're just going to have to close the van and just roll on out. So that's what they do. They start rolling out, and Ai runs out in front of them. It's like, "Oh, stop, I'm going to go." And I don't know if the manager just didn't see her or what, but he just nails her and sends her flying up into the air. And I'm just like,
flying into the air.
Yeah, just, shot for shot, almost like Sakura in the first episode. Yeah, it was kind of a little deja vu-y. But, kind of wondering if the manager had something to do with, instigating things now. I don't know. It drops hints like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I guess they scrape her up and toss her into the van and onto the Saga Rock concert. So they get there, and of course, it's going to start raining as soon as they get out. It has to, of course. So they're doing their little show. The CG animation is back, and it's looking a little bit better, but it's still noticeable. But anyway, the storm kind of picks up, and I freezes, and I like the fact that Junko kind of jumps in and helps her, and just kind of supports her, and you kind of see where the team's kind of growing, and they're getting things together. Once that kind of goes through, and they kind of pick up and kind of continue on. I like the fact that they just, instead of just trying to avoid Ai-chan's fears, the show just totally embraced it. They were like, the whole band just got struck by lightning.
Oh.
It wasn't just like, oh, there's going to be more rumbling and clapping of thunder and lightning. No. We're just going to strike the whole band with lightning. Just tear up the stage, everything.
Maybe she's an antenna. Maybe just lightning just wants it.
Maybe. But anyway, now it's the zombie though. I like the fact that they just embraced it, went with it. Now all of them glow from the lightning aura. They're putting on light shows with their fingers whenever they point, and the crowd got free auto tuning. So. It was really cool.
That makes
all
sense.
Around.
That makes sense because they're zombies,
Yeah, I mean, every zombie kind of could get auto tuning if they sang in a lightning storm.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, great episode. Would definitely enjoy watching it again. Let's move on to some Tensura.
All right, so yeah, Tensura episode 7. Yeah, very lighthearted as well. I mean, especially with Shizu's backstory, very lighthearted. Nothing.
Man, that's great. That's what I like about Tensura. It's always so lighthearted.
Nothing bad happened at all whatsoever.
Well, that's really good.
I'm a liar. Actually, Shizu's backstory was pretty messed up.
That's kind of depressing.
Yeah. She we saw her get summoned, of course, and then she she absorbed Ifrit and had a little bit of control of his powers, but there was a point where Ifrit can control her as well, and so we see this when she basically attacks her friend and their mutual puppy rabbit thing, whatever that was. And that was pretty shocking, and I felt bad for Shizu, but I didn't really care for those other two characters, her friend, because we only saw them for like 5 minutes, and it was just like I have no connection there. But I get it, it's just to show that Shizu, no matter the circumstance, she can't fight her instincts essentially.
So basically, if you have no backstory connection to cute animals, you're just like,
yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Oh well, you got snuffed out.
Yeah, and like I said, I get it, and it's understandable why they didn't get too much into that story because they just got to move the plot forward. So, speaking of moving the plot forward, let's get to the main highlight of this episode, which was the fight with Ifrit and Rimeru and all the others too, of course. And man, that was a fight. I mean, animation was on point. The music was fantastic. I mean, really felt like you were watching a boss battle from a video game, pretty much. So
cool.
And I gotta really hand it to the human adventurers. They could have ran away. They could have evacuated with the rest of the village, but they stayed there. They were like, Shizu's our friend. She's our traveling companion. We're gonna stay and fight. And you know what? They held their own. They held their own for quite a while, actually. And even though I knew what's going to happen in this story, I was still kind of on the edge of my seat because when that salamander exploded right in front of them, I was just like, wow, are they going to be okay? But, of course, they were fine. But yeah, kudos to the director and kudos to the studio, really. And so, in any case, that being said, not to be nitpicky, but the ending of that fight was kind of anticlimactic. I mean, Rimeru surrounded by the fire and everything, and he's screaming like, "Oh no!" And I'm just like, "Dude, you're pretty much immune to fire. You're okay. I already know this. This was already established back in episode 1." And I was just like, "You're okay." And sure enough, he was fine. So, whatever. But the very, very end, though, when after he used Predator and consumed Ifrit, Ifrit standing in the void essentially and just trying to figure out what to do, and then Veldor comes out of nowhere and it's like, you're pretty much stuck here forever. So if you want to play, mate, here I am. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I would love to see a full episode of that, right? But in any case, that was gold. This episode was great. Thumbs up. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Fantastic episode. Fantastic season. Probably my favorite anime of the season, and maybe even of the whole year.
Whole year.
Possibly.
Nice.
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, great episode, guys. So that's it for this week. So thank you guys for watching.
So yeah, that's possibly the best anime I've ever seen.
The best.
Yeah, the best. You need to check it out.
Okay, you know what? I'll check it out right this second.
Oh,
right now.
Let's go watch it then.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go watch it, guys.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, hey. If you like this video, go down there and hit the like button.
And you know what? While you're there, there's a subscribe button and a notification button, so whenever we post a video, you guys will be notified.
Yeah, and even further below that's our comment section. So go down there, share your thoughts on this video, and let us know what you thought about it, and give us some feedback.
Yeah, but please just keep the spoilers to a minimum, please.
Yeah, and thank you guys for watching.
We'll see you next time.